Have you ever stumbled upon a story so strange, so unsettling, that it sticks with you for days? Today, we're diving deep into the Nightmare Archives, a collection of real-life accounts that blur the line between the ordinary and the truly bizarre. These aren't ghost stories. They're documented events that happen to real people. So dim the lights and get ready. Our first story comes from a long-haul trucker named Mark. One night, driving through the vast, empty deserts of Nevada, he saw something on the side of the road. It looked like a child's bicycle, pristine and new, just sitting there under the moonlight. He slowed down, concerned, scanning the darkness for a child. There was nothing, just the bike and the endless, silent desert. He felt an overwhelming sense of dread, like he was being watched. He floored it and didn't look back. For the rest of his trip, every shadow seemed to move, and he swore he could hear the faint, distant ringing of a bicycle bell. He never took that route again. Next, we journeyed to a quiet suburban home. A family started noticing small, inexplicable things. Keys would vanish from the hook only to reappear in the freezer. The TV would switch to a static channel at precisely 3:13 a.m. every night. They tried to rationalize it, blaming forgetfulness or faulty wiring. But then came the photographs. One morning, they found a stack of old Polaroids on their kitchen table, photos of them sleeping, taken from inside their own bedroom. They immediately called the police, who found no signs of forced entry. The family moved out the very next day, leaving everything behind, unable to shake the feeling that they were never alone in that house. Our third account is from a group of urban explorers who ventured into an abandoned hospital. They were documenting their exploration, filming everything. Deep in the basement, they found a room with a single rusted wheelchair in the center. As they filmed, the wheelchair began to move. Not just a little nudge, but it slowly turned, as if someone were sitting in it, to face them directly. A cold draft filled the room, and they heard a faint, whispery sigh. They ran, of course. When they reviewed the footage later, just before the wheelchair turns, you can see a faint, dark shape seemingly sitting in the chair. The audio also picked up a sound they didn't hear at the time, a weak, raspy voice saying, "Get out." Finally, we have the story of the Echo Man. In a small town in the Pacific Northwest, people began reporting encounters with a man who would perfectly mimic them. Not just their words, but their tone, their coughs, their every subtle movement, all in perfect synchrony. He would appear at a distance, across a street or in a park, and just mirror them. The truly disturbing part? No one could ever get close to him. He would maintain the same distance, no matter how they approached. One woman reported that as she turned to run, he didn't run away. He ran backwards, still facing her, mimicking her panicked retreat perfectly, his face utterly blank until he vanished into the fog. Who was he? No one knows. These stories from the Nightmare Archives remind us that sometimes the most terrifying things aren't monsters or ghosts, but the unexplained events that happen in our own world. What's the strangest thing you've ever experienced? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, be sure to like and subscribe for more unsettling true stories. Stay safe out there.